Okay, we want to moving along. No, we can't totally be free until we are under the gun. And that is what people want to know when it comes to it is exactly at what point do I need to pass the test? That is, you need to get 540 out of 1,000 to pass Earth School. In other words, when is the final? Well, I'll write the exam and then I'll ask for a makeup test. And then I'll see if there is like, instead of the exam, because I blew it 2 times, I was like, can I do like book reports or something? And then it becomes, I don't know, how desperate do you need this credit? I need to graduate. And then it becomes, can I offer you any sexual favors? Can I catch you some kind of sniffy? Can I procure somebody else that you want to do? And get nasty with what exactly is it that I need to do in order to get into your good graces? In other words, someone who has said, I will do what you ask. And this is what, well, in the Bible, it was King Herod and Salome. She was about 15 years old, and he was a dirty old fat porker. 57 years old, balding, just a fat fucking slob. And just, anyways, he had the hots for this 15-year-old girl, and she was an insane devil. And she said to him, I don't know, he was saying whatever, I just need you to do one more dance or something for me. Not even sit on my face, no. At least, well, they didn't edit out other parts of the Bible, but there's all kinds of things. Anyways, what happened? She looked at him, and he was the king with the power of, like Commodus in Gladiator. You live or you die on a whim. And she said to Herod, I want the head of John the Baptist brought to me on a plate. There's a movie version of it, black and white, I think. So clearly there are insane people who will ask. And there are insane people who will say yes and actually deliver. So those of you people who are nodding your heads, I'm going to say, okay, well, is it your head that would go in the guillotine during the French Revolution? Right now. If Robespierre comes back and he's running people's courts and summary execution, if you're found guilty, there's the guillotine. It's all these people are here to see heads roll. Is your head going to roll today due to crimes against humanity? Yes or no? Most people are going to say, look, I stay at home, I watch Netflix, I like Tom Cruise, I don't know, I don't really know, I don't know. John Wick, do you watch John Wick or not? Supernatural. Do you believe in like angels and demons right here in human bodies? Or do they have to, demons have to take on a demonic form? Like in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the vampires, they sort of transform into like vampires and then they can pass as humans when they're not like that. I don't know, it's all Hollywood. Have you ever been an energy vampired? I have. Did people turn into energy vampires in front of me? Like look like vampires with big teeth and ugly? Nope. They looked like humans, but I was being energy vampired by them. I don't know. What do you want to go with all this? Heads will roll, is what they used to say all the time when somebody's, well, in a company. In a company. Somebody made a big mistake and the company lost money. I don't know. And it was I don't know. Heads will roll. Means someone's going to get fired. Well, did those people get fired or not? Have you ever been at a company where nobody got fired? Well, I've been at companies and people get fired. I don't know, what's the takeaway of it? Well, I'm under demonic attack again. If people get fired in the corporate world, what happens in the world of me? The answer is right now I am taking demonic attack because it's not my energy and I don't have any way as my local personality. I don't have a button that says turn off or launch nuclear missiles at whoever's attacking me. I don't have anything like that. It's just me under constant attack by somebody who's got military grade technology. And they're using it on me. And I can't go to Walmart and buy, I don't know, what am I going to buy to protect myself against something that no matter where I go, it's always on. It never fades out. It's always on. 100% clear. It's like 100% clear channel all the time. But anyways, that's the way it is. Why are we talking about this? Because what is the current known global galactic law? It's based on the spiritual teacher David R. Hawkins, who approximately 25 years ago told us that everybody on planet Earth could be at 540 on the scale of human consciousness in this lifetime. And that was when the collective average was, I don't know, around 203. So, 20 years later, I don't know, because it's very hard to tell you. Dr. Hawkins, did he get on NBC News every night with Lester Holt? No. Anyways, I don't have anything else to tell you. But if I did, I'd mostly just continue to tell you. If there's nothing else for me to tell you, I've told you everything a million more times. Around and around and around in circles. Blah 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 blah. If I was going to tell you something new, then I need you to give me something. So give me a thumbs up. Get those likes up. Because if you don't give me a like up, then I don't know nothing. Then blah 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 blah. It's just that the tarot card readers, when they're doing tarot card reads, they say, put those ups because they're not getting any information about people, and it's coming to a dead standstill. That is, if you don't put something in like fart and roll the fart into your phone. Do that. Do that. Take out your tallywhacker and whack off. Yeah, right off and do something. Something related to this interaction that we're having right now, because there's other people that are interacting with me demonically. They are. So, if the door's wide open for the demonic, and if you want to be demonic, well, then the demonic is going to look at you, and then look at the pecking order of the demonic, and it's basically there ain't one. They're all pussies among themselves, Anyway, so if you want to, come in and fart in the demonic that are, the permanent staff on here, demonic. Or if you want to be like somebody that really authentically thinks that, that I'm boyfriend material or something, you're going to have to raise your hand and say, here I am or whatever. And you're going to have to come to realization that, all the fucking troll ladies that come around and the Illuminati jackasses, I don't know, I've got through the crap. Is there such thing as one twin flamer, or are we all soulmates, every single one of us? And if we are all soulmates, then how can it be that, somebody says, well, I got a twin flame and that's my soulmate? There's only one person, and then how do you merge with the rest of humanity? Because I'm just seeing those family trees where you're way down at the bottom and there's like 32 great-grandchildren, 32 great-grandchildren, and you're 1/32nd, and then you go up, and then you got parents and grandparents and great-grandparents and great-great-grandparents, and if you make the pyramid bigger and bigger, then the number of descendants gets huger and huger, and then you get into mitochondrial DNA and common mother. So why is it that the people that are demented and torturing me are telling me the same words over and over again as I say them, as if it's true fact, and yet they still want to play a fuck-face game called Let's Kill Bob? And that's my experience with the people that are doing this right now. Would you call them insane? I would. Wolf in sheep's clothing, false light teacher that can give you real truth, totally real truth, and totally real love, yes. A feeling of complete love, yes. And then turn around and stab you in the back with the intent of killing you and torturing you forever. Because that's the situation on planet Earth. Plenty of people that you think are okay, but everyone is being fully vetted, which means checked out for a long period of time to see. To give you enough rope to hang yourself, because somebody wanted me to finish off the video I made earlier today. But what my story is everybody is being checked out because it's a free will universe. And what is your will? And that's what the law of one is all about. Are you a service to self person or a service to others person? Are you the evil emperor or are you Luke Skywalker? Are you Yoda or Darth Sidious? How do you use the Force? If there's going to be a guillotine out there, is it going to be Darth Sidious who's executing people? Because the Georgia Guidestones say that the 1% on planet Earth plan to eliminate, they'll bring the popular, blah, 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 around in circles, factoids, 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 factoids. They're not factoids. I've never been to the Georgia Guidestones. They could be all made up. Phony baloney, whatever I see my eye, I don't know. This is a demonic attack. It's real. Do demons attack one another? Yes. Do they actually kill one another? Who kills demons? I don't know any of these answers. I don't know. I don't know if demons can be killed. I don't know anything about it. I have no data that's actually verifiable that could be used by people. I don't have Ghostbusters on speed dial, and if they did show up with a bunch of actors, then go with them. If you get a bunch of Ghostbusters together, get a bunch of your friends together and wear made-up costumes and put Ghostbusters on it, GB, just go and print that off, and you can get the iron-on patch and iron on Ghostbusters and put on coveralls that you get at like Home Depot, and just make your own uniform, or just get a t-shirt, or just get, I don't know, print something off from Ghostbusters, the logo, print it off and just stick it in your wallet like it's a business card or something. Just something. And then you can be a Ghostbuster, because using your imagination, you can imagine yourself to be ghost busting. Does that create ghosts? But this is always the issue that some people want to say, that, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Which came first, the ghost or the Ghostbuster? But the word ghost is already in existence, as if it's real. So... Well, I don't know. We're already living in an existing world where, people understand what ghosts are, and they understand what demonic things are. And then, you watch it in the Hollywood movies, and in the end, it's always on the screen, and it's like, I don't know. You never really think that thing is going to happen in your reality, because Hollywood has made it like, it's fiction. It's an adventure, but I'm being attacked by a horrible ray right here. Horrible ray coming right into my head. In my eyes it's just horrible. Anyways, this is demonic attack. It goes on all the time, and the hat doesn't stop it. The human hand stops it. I don't know, because it's super high tech. And it's run by devils. They're real devils that really want to kill you, and they want to cut off your balls. And cut your ribcage open, and take a sharp something sharp, and poke it right in your eye, and poke your eye out. That's what they are. They're doing shit to me. It's most likely going to be difficult to explain remote neural monitoring other than is electronic voodoo. So that's what this is, electronic voodoo. You've heard of microwave attack in Havana, Cuba, blah, 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 blah. Anybody watching this is like, you're already saying this a million times, well then fuck off, gang stalker. Go fuck yourself, blah, 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 blah. Who else is watching this besides gang stalkers? Because all your heads are going to roll, because none of you people are trying to figure this out. No one wants to comment, no one wants to give me a thumbs up. You're all gang stalkers, fuckface, I know it. So heads will roll, fuckface. I can't help you out. Everybody's blah, 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 blah. King Clancy in the back is not talking. Brent Beeson, the devil's not talking. The Jacobs are not talking. And Eve the Rat, number 2, is not talking. We did hear from some of the smoking ladies. And we heard from Pindar came through. Laurent has been here. Laurent was, he got us laughing. It's fantastic. He's so funny. It's not like he's a comic. It just comes out. He never knows when he's going to drop one, but it just comes out. You can't help it. He just can't help it. He doesn't know. He says it's like, I don't know, Ralph Mal from Hockey, Happy Days. In hockey time, we don't have anything else to tell you except clearly I didn't intend on saying hockey. an assertion of that demonic technology continued to be obfuscated as to who has this technology. But without the technology, could people do this if enough people set an intention? If you had a group meditation and people all together focused on torturing Bob or empowering somebody to be somebody to torture Bob with all of their intent, could you? If you got 30 people who were devilish in nature and you got them together in a witch's sabbat, a witch's coven, and they put them all together and they all together chanted whatever they came up with about empowering the torture of me, could you do it directly without electronic harassment? Um, these people that attack me can't. And they can't. And it always comes back to this thing. This is the test that I always put them to. Because they can herky-jerky me around, but you can buy a Dr. Ho on TV and put it on there and it'll herky-jerky your body around a little bit of electronic current. So, directed energy weapons that can be used against you and targeted by a computer and computer-controlled tracking of you. Anyways, this is the test to see whether they're actual witches. Real witches should be able to make Kleenex move like a poltergeist. The electronic people that are doing electronic voodoo cannot make that Kleenex move. That's the test. Always put them to the test because they're going to pretend to be God in your life. And if they can't move that, then they're going to come up with some stupid bunch of reasons why they can't do that. And whatever it is, they can't do it. Ergo, they are electronic voodoo and they're not God. Real poltergeist stuff, I don't know. I've seen stuff that I've attributed to, God. Anyways, I've made videos of it, the paranormal, the strobe light. You can find it on Jesus Burrows on YouTube.